is embarrassing. Hey y'all like my little background? My background. I said I gotta start being a real creator, girl. Okay, we're gonna use these motherfucking features. But happy Saturday, y'all. I hope everybody is doing well. Just wanted to get on here and answer any. The camera somehow still alive through the grace of God. Oh shit, dang it, y'all. I'm trying to vlog. Girl, I gotta get back in the. I done lost my touch. I'm getting on TikTok too. Okay, we're gonna get on TikTok. I'm trying to hurry up and be fast and post a goddamn comment. Grandma, I'll be slow. Put my camera around. Let me write a message. People are coming in. Oh shit, it be so. Store you and watch whole life change. I be like, it's Saturday. I be thinking like, is people out? Y'all doing something? But then I was like, maybe not. People usually don't do stuff till late Saturday night. Change. Show you your Oh, I did it. I'm so proud of me. Okay, I finally did it. Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is doing well. I don't know if you got any Saturday plans, but I just wanted to quickly get on here. I love getting on here to answer questions that y'all may have about learning how to make money from your phone. It is easy. It is simple to do. It requires work. But with the right coach, with the right mentor, and with the right community, sis, anything is motherfucking possible, okay? So I don't know if you know. I've been in this space now for a little over 2 years. I've helped a lot of thousands of people at this point. I've lost track, I've stopped counting. But y'all, it is not hard to make income from your phone, okay? I know a lot of people think taking the easy way out right now is getting a second job, getting a third job, but I'm telling you, that is not something that you have to do, okay? You just need the right coach, the right mentor, someone that's gonna help you. Hey, December, I love your name. It'd be cool if your birthday was in December too. But so if I have anybody that has been like, curious, you've been seeing all these different videos online, you be too afraid to ask, you be too afraid to comment. This is what this live is for. I want to get on here and answer your questions. I do have a community for women that are serious about the things that they want out of life. Okay. A lot of people, the biggest thing that's holding y'all back is not the fucking skill. It's not even about doing shit or learning no shit, right? It's that you don't think that you deserve it. And why is that? Hey, Bianca, welcome in. Happy Saturday, y'all. Y'all let me know where y'all watching from. I'm in the Midwest. I don't know if I got any Midwest folks up in here. But hey. So yeah, y'all, I've been able to literally make, now I ain't gonna get on here and lie and say make $400,000 from my phone, because I definitely be on my computer, but essentially on my phone, you guys, and each one of y'all have a phone. Y'all scrolling every single day. Is this phone paying you? Let me know. Is your phone paying you? Put yes in the chat. If no, put no in the chat. I want to know, because that shit changes today, because it's not hard to do. It's not even as expensive as you think. A lot of y'all are so afraid to invest in yourself. I get it. Maybe you've been burned before. Maybe you've went down a pyramid scheme. This is why it's important to ask questions, okay? And if someone is not willing to answer your question, then I probably wouldn't fuck with them. I want to get on here, help you, inspire you, motivate you, but most importantly, remind you that you have the power to change your situation. You have the power to have the things that you want out of life. You have the power to drive the car that you want to drive, bitch. Live in a house, apartment, wherever you want to live. But you first have to think that you deserve that for yourself. If you don't, you wasting your motherfucking time. But most importantly, stop sitting back and watch everybody else create their dream life right in front of you and you not do shit about it. You ain't got mad. I need y'all to get mad. Y'all need to be mad. If y'all are not driving the car that y'all want to drive, living how you want to live, you need to be mad, okay? Stop knowing everything that's happening on Love Island, okay? And you get you some business, all right? So let me know if I have any women in the room that have been looking for a way to generate income online, but you're just confused. You just don't know where to start. Let me know. You said you listening. What's your name? E. Cowder. I have a program for men. My framework that I teach has helped me scale my business to over $400,000. You can be a complete beginner. You don't have to have any experience. You just have to be willing to show up and be consistent. That's all it takes. That's honestly all it takes. And if you are willing to do that, your life can completely change. But it first starts with you saying, hey, you know what? I do deserve more. I'm tired of working hard. I'm tired of killing myself just to have just enough. Do I have anybody in the room that's tired of living paycheck to paycheck, that's tired of repeating the same cycle? Let me know. Okay, because some people are comfortable with that, right? And if that's you, I'm not talking to you. Okay, I'm looking for the people that are actually looking for a game plan, looking for community, looking for structure, right, to build income from their phone, y'all. Because everybody has the opportunity to do this. It is not a special skill that you have. It don't none of that. Okay, all of that can be taught, and if you are a coachable person. Hey Mackenzie, thank you for the follow. I'll follow you back. Okay. Hey Kiki. Okay, how many people in the room understand what digital marketing, affiliate marketing is? Let me know if I have anybody in the room. You said you from Brooklyn. Okay, shout out to you, Brooklyn. Please, I'm from Uganda. Want to start up my own business. Just yet a student need help. So, okay, that's amazing. That's exactly what I help people do. So when you say you want to start up your own business, what kind of business do you have currently? Okay, because this applies to any business. Okay, y'all, people need marketing, branding, sales psychology. See, this is the thing. A lot of these programs, a lot of these communities, a lot of these gurus that you see on the internet, right? They want to sell to you, and they have this one size fit all. I don't sell a one size fit all situation. Okay, that's not what I do. Okay, so what you got to tell me. Particularly now, what kind of business are you looking in that you're trying to build? Have you started? Because this is the thing, y'all. A lot of people, what they do is they watch so many people on the internet, right? And like, oh, this person, Sierra says she made over $400,000 doing this, and this. So I want to try to do the exact same thing that she do. That's where you fucking up. Okay, because God gave us all gifts, gave us all talents, brought us through so many different things for a reason that we can turn those skills and package them into something that's going to help somebody else, that's going to save somebody time, that's going to be a shortcut from somebody, that's going to, and it doesn't matter. Maybe you're someone who loves to cook, right? You're so passionate about cooking. Hell, you know how to go buy groceries and only spend $20. That's a gift that somebody is actually looking for. Like, damn, what is a way that I can save money where I can feed my family on $20? Do you realize that you could package that into an ebook, a guide, a course, and somebody will actually pay for you? I have a young man that I work with. He teaches people how to cut hair. He doesn't have any physical students in the room with him. He does it all virtually. But guess what? He was going to cut hair anyway. That is a skill that you can package and sell, okay? Maybe you're a woman, right? And you lost a lot of weight after having your baby, right? You lost it naturally, you diet, you did these home exercises, and to you, it was nothing. But there's a woman out there right now, y'all, that is looking for a way to lose weight naturally, to not hop on Ozempic, to not, have to get on GLP-1s or whatever like that, she just needs help, right? And if you came up in the search, if you came up on YouTube, if you came up on Google, on Etsy, she would actually pay you for that service that you offer. So a lot of y'all, the biggest thing that I want y'all to, if y'all don't take nothing away from me, hey y'all, welcome in. Hey Ranisha. Okay, what kind of business do you offer? So I help people with their branding, their marketing, and just really identifying the skills that they have and turning it into a business. So that's what I was saying. You got to tell me a little bit more about your business. What is it that you're trying to do? Hey Veronica, sis, how you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't see that. I didn't mean to let you in here. What you trying to do? Oh God. Hey, what are you doing?
Hello. Yara, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. What's going on?
I'm good. Where you from?
I'm from the United States. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the Nigeria States.
Period. That's what's up. You from the motherland.
You see me ugly, but I'm Nigeria. I'm named this love from Nigeria.
Oh, okay. So what you hop on this live for? I didn't mean to invite you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm okay. Don't worry, no problem, mommy. Now I can leave for you. You take care, okay?
Okay, thank you for coming on though and being respectful. I appreciate it. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck. Y'all know I don't be on motherfucking TikTok like this, so I don't know, okay? But I'm sorry. And what you say online? So yeah, y'all. So inside of my community, what I do is I teach people literally how to take the skills that they have, y'all. Again, the reason why so many people fail, and I was one of them, y'all. I tried so many different things that I seen everybody else talking about, and I'm like, what am I naturally good at? And once I locked in and I focused on that, literally, I never have to worry about money ever again. Not saying I'm the richest person in the world, right? But I learned how to take the skills that I had, right? Package them and create opportunities and options for myself, which now has created ownership for me. So I don't know, do I have any women in the room that have been like praying for more? You've been asking God to send you another opportunity. You really don't want to go get a second job because you're too cute for that. You too fine for that. You're not trying to kill yourself for that, okay? Inside of my program, I literally help beginners, y'all, that have no experience. My oldest student is 67 years old, never used a computer before, never used the internet before, had only used a typewriter, and she scaled her business to well over $80,000, okay? A lot of people will give you this information, give it, but where is the direction? When you get inside of my program from day one, you have 24/7 support. You get me as your coach. Every week I do 3 touch points with my people, okay? Because I don't want you in here struggling. We're going to work this out. We're going to figure this out. But most importantly, I want you to tap into the skills that you already have. There are things that you are so good at that people tell you all the time, sis, why you ain't charging nobody for that? You done did that. You done started the whole business from scratch. You done opened up all these daycares. And why are you not teaching other people that, y'all? We live in an era where people will pay for skills, okay? Okay, you got to get out of thinking that the only way that you can make money is if you kill yourself. If you, you know what I'm saying, run your body to the ground. That is not the only way to make money. Okay, that's what we were taught. Just like nobody ever taught us to reach after ownership, creating our own, right? Y'all seeing celebrities are losing their jobs. Okay, this is why they hopping on TikTok and they trying to build personal brands so they can create something of their own. You can do the exact same thing too. There's nothing that anybody on this internet has that you don't, other than, are you willing to show up? Are you willing to be consistent? Are you willing to push through if you're not getting a lot of views? Nobody cares about that, y'all. I don't get a lot of views. I don't have a lot of followers at all, but I have made just $400,000 alone in this space alone, okay? That doesn't include any other, businesses that I've started. Hey, Brazil, how you doing? You said you need, I'm sorry, was you talking about your business? I'm sorry, I'll make sure I didn't miss nothing. Okay, what kind of business are you offering me? I have a little cash, but want to start a photo lab. Okay, that's what's up. I actually have somebody that does that. Well, they do like traveling photo booths and things like that. But they also won. So with you having that business, I'm sorry, Cruzy, I didn't see what you were saying. But like with that's a great example, right? Because a lot of people think that you have to just be doing stuff online. Obviously, you're going to promote it because social media, y'all, is what is one of the fastest ways to get your name, your brand out there. The more you show up on social media, the more people are going to find you, see you, recommend you. So what you can do with your photo lab, I don't know if it's like, are you saying like you have like a traveling, you know how people have those, what are they called? Like, the 360 booths and stuff like that, right? So create content around that. Maybe you've hosted a like a birthday party or something like that, right? Ask those people locally that you've interacted with to leave you testimonies, and then start creating social media around those testimonies. Show your product, show the quality of your product, right? And then that's going to start bringing eyes to your business, right? And then if you're posting, I don't know if you're like willing to like travel state to state or something like that. It depends on, you got to tell me like where exactly. I don't know how you're doing it, but but that's a great, but also you can turn around and teach what you know. So again, for my people that have businesses already, right? And maybe you're not seeing the income that you would like to see. Hey, dinner days, right? You can also teach the skills that you have, because a lot of people don't realize, y'all, even if you're just a few steps ahead of somebody else, what did you do? How were you able to start this business that you started, right? What were some of the things that you would tell somebody to avoid so they don't make the same mistakes, or so maybe they don't have as slow as a start as you? People will pay for that information, okay? I have real estate agents that I work with a lot. Okay, they show people how to pass the exam, things like that. The things that y'all doing on y'all job, y'all 9 to 5. I have a student who literally teaches people on the side Excel to use it for their business. She teaches Excel at her job, at her 9 to 5, and she makes a lot more money just from teaching classes. So again, it's not about seeing what I'm doing and saying, hey, I got to do exactly what Sierra's doing. That's not what I teach. Okay. Now that's what a lot of these programs get out here and say, hey, you need 27 income streams and and y'all get so hell bent on, oh my God, this got 27 income streams in here, and your ass don't go through not one of them, because you'll start something, then you stop, then you start something, then you stop, then you doing Amazon reviews, then you doing UGC, then you doing this, then you doing that. No, learn core skills, learn high income skills, learn branding, right? Because you need that for anything. Learn marketing, learn how to use social media to get attention, to get people on you, so you become the undeniable choice. That's what I teach inside of my community, okay? I don't teach you, hey, just be doing shit just to be doing it to make some money. No, we want longevity. I want to do the least amount of shit That's gonna make me a lot of money. I want to show up the least amount of times on social media to make me a lot of money. And that's exactly what I do. So let me know if I have anybody in the room that is serious about making income. Cause when you get inside of my program, okay, I don't want you to just dilly and dally. This ain't that, okay? I hold you accountable. You get my phone number, okay? Also, like I said, I have for the people that are coming in here, I meet with you 3 times out of the week, okay? Because that was the biggest thing that I struggle with. I started in the community, you guys. I made my first 6 figures selling somebody else's shit. So that's why people don't understand how digital products and getting an asset that you actually believe in, not some shit you just trying to sell to be selling it, okay? No, we ain't doing that, okay? Because that's why people think selling is such a bad thing, okay? You never want to hop into something that you don't believe in because people can feel your energy and they know that you're just trying to get some money. I genuinely love seeing women win. I genuinely love seeing people transform their lives all because they invested in themselves, because that's the best thing that you can do. So let me know if I have anybody in the room. What? Bring name, man. Yeah, I seen that guy, that guy who launched that toothbrush brand. Yeah, that's amazing. And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, we all have gifts, we all have talents, all have access to launch whatever we want. If you got a t-shirt business, right? You can launch that, but you can also launch a print on demand course to help people, right? If that's something that you're doing. My again, what I teach people and what I motivate people to do is stop trying to do what you see somebody else doing and you think that's cool. You can definitely start off by selling a course. That's exactly how I started and got, what I'm saying, my capital for my other businesses. But at the same time, I genuinely love getting to pour into people. I genuinely love, and it's so much easier for me to show up. It's hard for people to stay consistent and try to show up, right? When you doing some shit where you like, bitch, I don't even give a fuck about this shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, babe, I'm gonna have to block you. I don't even know what you're talking about. But you know what I'm saying? So again, do I have anybody in here that's been like wanting to know more about digital marketing? You've been wanting to ask questions. You feel like people are not giving you all the information. Ask away. This is what I get on here for. I don't get on here to try to sell y'all nothing. If you are interested in joining my community, you absolutely can. Just click the link in the bio. If you want some free information about my community, click the link in the bio, y'all. Again, I'm not one of those, hey, and get it to 18,000 likes and then I'll give you this information. No, you should be using your phone to pay you. It's easy, it's simple. Y'all play around all day and you're watching people and you're scrolling and all these people information in their business. But what is the business that you have? Are you happy with the life that you're living right now? Are you driving the car that you live, that you want to drive? Does your bank account look like how you want it to look? If not, then why do you have time to do that? Why are you not locking in and learning a skill so you can have a better tomorrow, a better 6 months from now, a better year from now? That is what I'm on here to do. Just to answer any questions that y'all have. I can kind of tell you a little bit more about what I do if y'all interested, okay? But no pressure. I just get on here to simply ask questions. Social media, I'm not a big influencer by any means, y'all. I don't have a lot of followers at all, but that has not stopped me from making $400,000 just on this internet. And I started, y'all, not even showing my face. I started as a whole white woman, okay? So for a lot of y'all that have the excuse of, well, I'm just scared because I don't want to show my face and, I don't know. You don't have to. You don't have to, y'all. I have students that literally, and inside of my program, I show you how, if you don't want to show your face, how to still show up on social media. It's actually a lot easier, right? Because you don't have to physically show your face. I think that's why the number one reason why so many people don't show up, because we're just actually like, oh, I don't look cute that day, or my hair isn't together, or, whatever. You ain't got no excuse when you faceless, so there's no excuse. Stop playing with ChatGPT and getting attention. So many of y'all, and this is the thing that really be killing me. People like, oh, I don't get on social media to get no attention. But meanwhile, you playing with ChatGPT, right? You making cartoons and shit on ChatGPT, and then you be posting them. And then be like, oh, I just, when you could be using ChatGPT, right, to create coloring books, to sell them to teachers, to create, do little AI photo shoots for companies, local companies in your area, and make money from it. So again, y'all got time to play around with these apps and stuff like that, but you're not using it to get you paid. Why is that? What are you afraid of? Who's gonna beat you up? So again, if you're serious and you're ready to actually make income, go ahead and hop inside of my community. It truly is like no other, baby. We believe in Jesus over here. So as long as you cool with that, okay? As long as you locked in with him. But I'm serious, y'all. Like, my life completely changed when I stopped being a scary bitch. And a lot of y'all be scary bitches. What are you scared of? That it's gonna actually work the fuck out? You ain't doing shit now. Okay, you keep saying, oh, well, I'm going to sign up for Amazon Flex so I can get me some extra money. You still ain't did it. You still surviving. So what would be the worst thing if you took that same money that you were going to spend on DoorDash tonight or Uber Eats tonight and invest in yourself? Learn a skill, right? Show up because coaching is everything, and being a part of a community of like-minded women that are doing the same thing, that have the same goals as you, instead of being around vampire, energy vampires, right? Sucking all your energy, telling you, bitch, why are you dreaming? Why do you think you should deserve that? And then you start feeling bad because why are we doing that? You know, because y'all, that used to be me. I used to have my dreams and goals would get shot down immediately by the circle that I was around. But then the moment that I said, why am I letting $30,000 salary folks talk me out of being able to do the things that I want to do, being able to make my first 6 figures? Yeah, it may not sound realistic for you, but bitch, it's realistic for me. I know the God that I serve. There's nothing that he can't do. Okay? And once I stepped into that identity and I said, you know what? I deserve these things. I deserve to drive my dream car. Bought my dream car, paid cash for it. I deserve to have a luxury apartment because that's something that I've always wanted to do on top of having my house. Did that. I deserve to put my bills on auto pay. Did that. Y'all got to start speaking that way and start saying that way, because you know what? After you do it for so long, after you write it down every fucking day and say, you know what? I'm going to do this shit. I'm going to show up. Yeah, this shit is hard being consistent, but I want to change my life completely. And bitch, I don't want to work 3 jobs in order to do that. Okay? I want to show up on this motherfucking internet because it's easy to do and get paid to get cute and get paid to take myself to brunch. I was going to do this shit anyway. Now I can turn it into some content, romanticize that shit, plug a product, and get paid. Y'all, that's all I do. That is all I do. There's nothing special about me that I have that you don't, sis, other than I said, enough is enough. This paycheck to paycheck, me not being able to have the shit that I want to do when I want to do it is insane. I'm not doing it. I'm not. So I don't know if I got any women in the room that, are you cool with living paycheck to paycheck? Let me know. Are y'all happy being in that cycle? Are you happy not having enough? Because, you know, everybody in your family, that's what they tell you. Well, you know, big mama, that's how they live. And, you know, grandmama, that's how they live. Auntie and them, that's how they live. This is how they live. So, you know, that's just our normal. No, the fuck it's not. And y'all got to stop accepting it. And until you do, you will continue to stay in the same cycle. Stop waiting for somebody to come and save you and save your motherfucking self. Y'all, to the point where people be so quick to be like, oh, this shit is a scam or whatever. Maybe it can't be that big of a scam where now they're teaching social media and digital marketing in college, and y'all about to go pay $3, $4, $5, $6, $7,000 a semester when you can learn this shit for $400 or less. Crazy. You don't want more. You don't want change. You want to stay in the same cycle. You sit back and you watch. Y'all be so dedicated, can tell a whole influencer's story, all they motherfucking business, but you ain't got no business. Why is that? Why do you sit back and watch? Like, you should feel guilty. Anytime I watch TV, y'all, I be feeling, okay, bitch, you getting too comfortable. You got too much time on your hands. You need to be working on something and generating more income, because it's never enough. It's never, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, it's enough. But in reality, it's never enough, right? What the fuck I got time to be like, okay, bitch, I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, for real, y'all gotta snap out of it, okay? Because it's too much money to be made, and y'all gotta stop thinking that, well, she has this bitch. You've been watching her when she was driving a Toyota Camry. And now she's driving a G-Wagon. Why you can't do that? You sat here and watched her do it. Why can't you do that? Y'all gotta again. And inside of my community, I hold you accountable. I don't play that shit. That's why I said we meet 3 times a week, okay? Because sometimes we just need that. Sometimes we just need to change our circles, right? And our lives can completely shift. That's the biggest thing that I had to learn. Why am I hanging around losers, people that don't have shit, and letting them talk me out of the things that I deserve, the things that I should have? Okay, but the moment I did that, the moment I stepped out of that, y'all, my life completely shifted. I made my first 6 figures in 9 months selling somebody else's shit. Every time I say that out loud, it's crazy. But then I was like, bitch, if I can make 6 figures selling somebody else's shit, imagine if I put my stank on it. Maybe I put a little bit of me on it, because I really do this shit. I really help people. I really have seen people living in their cars, y'all, with their children, to now owning their first home, to now having multiple business, to now making more than 10K, 20K, 30K a month. Some of my students, y'all, make more money than me. Make more money. I have a student that has literally made over $800,000, y'all. $800,000 in 2 years. In 2 years, all from investing in them. Learn these fucking skills. That's the best thing that y'all can do. Learn skills. Get inside of a community. Get a coach. Get a mentor. Somebody that's going to help you. Somebody that can save you from the mistakes that they made, that a lot of beginners make, right? You need that. That's what's going to change. That's what's going to shift. But if you keep staying in the same shit, the same cycle, you watching, you saving these posts, you doing this, yeah, I'm gonna get to it next week or whatever. You're never going to do it. You're never going to do it. Because you're not, you comfortable. And there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not talking to the women that are comfortable with living paycheck. I'm talking to the women that's, hey, what are steps? Give me the strategy. Give me the system. I'm going to follow it. That's what my community is for. Hey, Ju, did you see my text message? I sent you a text. She said, NPM is an amazing community to be a part of, worth every penny. It is. But honestly, y'all, I give y'all no excuse of why y'all haven't started. Like, I know it's cliche for me to say it or whatever like that, but I genuinely love seeing women win because it's enough for all of us, y'all. It is enough for all of us. Whether you want to resell a community, like I said, that's exactly how I started, how I made my first 6 figures. But the most important thing is creating something for yourself. Because if your job leaves you tomorrow, if an emergency happens in your family tomorrow, is that covered? Do you got that? A lot of us would live our lives on just resting on, okay, well, if I do a little bit of overtime, I'm gonna get this. That's not living. You know what I mean? And until people actually have these conversations out loud and, be called out about it, right? You're going to continue to stay in the same cycle because it's like, hey, I'm getting by. I mean, no, I'm not getting to do the things that I want to do or whatever, but is that realistic taking a vacation every 90 days? Yeah, the fuck it is. Is it realistic putting your bills on motherfucking auto pay so you ain't got to be stressed out, worried about it or negotiating and making payment arrangements with bills? Yeah, the fuck it is. And until you normalize that to yourself and stop normalizing living paycheck to paycheck, you're going to stay in the same cycle. You're going to continue to stay in the same cycle. But y'all let me know, do y'all have any questions about the community? Would y'all like to know more? Would y'all like me to show y'all inside of the community, give y'all a little sneak peek? Again, I'm not a gatekeeper over here. I'm just simply trying to lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink, sis. It starts with you saying, hey, you know what? I deserve more. I'm going to do more for myself. I'm going to show up. I'm going to be consistent, right? And I'm going to generate income because y'all, it's not hard to do. It really is not. I'm not into materialistic stuff, but I want to change. I want to change and prove a point that I can do it without them knowing. I mean, absolutely, but you should do that for yourself. Anything that you're trying to do, like when it comes to your goals and dreams, like you ain't doing it. Fuck everybody else. Again, that's the problem. What do y'all have to, baby? I don't give it, and I say this with love, y'all. I love anybody that wants to get on here, support me. All the people that have bought my mentorships, my products, all that. Shout out to you. But I'm not doing this shit for the. And then again, we got to get out of this habit of, well, I want people to think that, no, fuck that, bitch. I want to live my best life. I'm going to live my best life. I deserve it. It's my motherfucking birthright. Jesus wants me to live a prosperous life, and I'm going to do that. Okay? But what are the steps that I need to take to get there? What is the easiest way I can do that, right? Without killing myself. And that was the best. That's when I figured that out. I said, oh, well, damn, I got to put the girls on. I got to put the ladies on because this shit is too easy. Like, who would not want to get paid to take themselves? Bitch, I was going to go to brunch anyway. When I didn't have no money, bitch, when I was broke, okay? Somehow, some way, I was gonna go to brunch, okay? But now you mean to tell me I can literally do this and this is my job? I'm setting up a camera and romanticizing the fact that I'm going to brunch, but I'm also getting paid to go to brunch because somebody just bought one of my products, right? And I just got paid. Like, why would you not? Sis, you was gonna wash the dishes anyway, right? All right, well, let me turn this into a day in a life vlog. You know what I'm saying? A little 1, 2, 1, 2, and then plug my product at the end and get paid. Like, again, do you want to simply trade your time for money, or do you want to be able to live the lifestyle that you want to live and get paid to do it? Because again, the choice is yours, right? But watching and saving and saying you're taking notes and doing this, but when are we gonna take action? Nobody's perfect. If you're fat and you're saying, oh, I'm gonna wait until, we were talking about this earlier. Oh, I'm gonna wait until I lose weight and then I'm gonna get on the internet. Bitch, start fat, okay? Because eventually I'm gonna lose this weight. That's why I'm starting. That's why I'm showing up, okay? Y'all gotta stop making this. Bitch, you don't want it. You don't fucking want it, okay? And that's what I needed somebody to tell me. Well, that's what I had to tell myself. Not even that, for a lot of y'all, that's what y'all need. Y'all, a lot of y'all are so much more talented than the people that's on this motherfucking internet. No, so much more than the people on this motherfucking internet, but you continue to sit and watch. And watch. And watch. I've been watching her for 6 months now. I've been watching her for a whole year. I've been watching her for 5. And bitch, you ain't did shit. You ain't did nothing. That's crazy. What are you afraid of? Who is going to fight you? Who is going to fight you? So again, if you have been looking for a way, regardless if you have experience or not, I encourage you, click the link in my bio. You can start inside of my community. It's a one-time investment of $397. You get coaching. You get my number. I help you set up your website, but you get a product already ready to sell. Just by starting inside of my community, there are 5 income streams built in, okay? Again, I don't focus on income streams. I focus on you learning the core skills of high income, okay? Branding, marketing, sales psychology, positioning, learning how to set yourself up online to gain attention in the right way to get your product. So whatever skill that you have, whether it's cooking, whether it's pouring into motherfuckers, whether it's helping people lose weight, whether it's helping people fix their motherfucking credit, whether it's helping people do taxes, whether you're a teacher, whatever it is that you do in your day-to-day, think about that. Is that something that people ask you for? Is that something that people are actively searching for on the internet? Because if it is, which again, I help you validate that shit to make sure, because one thing we not about to do is build a product that ain't nobody gonna buy. We don't play that. I don't play that inside of my shit, okay? But once you do that, right, that can be your ticket out. That can be the thing that changes your bloodline. That can be the thing that literally shifts your whole lifestyle, y'all. I literally went from being broke as fuck just 2 years ago. Broke as fuck, living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, our bills was paid, but after everything was paid, everything was gone. To now, bought my dream car cash, been able to create multiple other streams of income for myself because I invested in myself. I stayed consistent. I worried about one thing. I focused on one thing. That's another. Yeah, y'all want to focus on 18 things. I'm gonna do Amazon reviews. I'm gonna do UGC. I'm gonna do YouTube as well. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. 10% here, 20% here, 33% here, all over the motherfucking place. You don't never give nothing your all. And the crazy thing about it is, because it don't happen as fast as you want it to happen, right? Then you want to move on to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, but you never gave this your all, right? And then in turn, you didn't make no money anyway. So if you would have just went all in on this, so what? You got 20 likes. So what? You got 200 views. So the fuck what? Keep going at it. Are you passionate? And that's why I'm saying it's a lot easier, y'all, when you show up in some shit that you actually passionate about. Y'all don't give a fuck about this internet. I could disappear tomorrow. You know why? Because I created multiple streams of income for myself. So I don't rely on. So I still make income from videos that I posted 2 years ago. That's the power of doing this shit. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, okay? Because I don't just sell products. I sell assets that's the whole point of an asset, to make me money months from now, years from now, okay? And that's exactly what I teach inside of my community, okay? It's cute, the little products and shit like that. Y'all be doing little ebooks and shit. Oh, I'm gonna show you how to gain 100 TikTok followers in a day. Bitch, your ass don't even be on TikTok like that. You don't even be on there. Okay, so what are you doing at? But again, quick money, if that's what you want to do, cool. But that's not what I teach. I teach longevity. I teach ownership. So if that's something that you're interested in, then I encourage you, just click the link in the bio. Stop being a scary bitch. Click the link in the bio. Get inside of a community that's going to pour into you, that's going to pray with you, right? But that's most importantly going to give you the skills and the structure. One thing that I always tell people, I don't guarantee you money, because yeah, bitch, you can make money in one day. You can make money in 5 days, 6 months. That's completely up to you. But what I can guarantee you is structure, motherfucking system, bitch, support, a sisterhood, and a community like no other. And that's just what it is. All right. Again, some people make money in a couple of days. It all depends on you. But most importantly, where's your mindset at? Where's your mindset at, y'all? That's the biggest thing. A lot of people don't be want to talk about that. Bitch, where's your mindset at? Motherfuckers get on this internet every day and lie. Tell y'all what the fuck y'all want to hear, make up screenshots, and y'all fall for this shit. Bitch, I live this lifestyle. I can go get the title to my Range Rover. My shit's really paid for. I ain't written shit over here. Okay. I really did buy my dream apartment in Chicago. I really did, but I don't do what me showing that to y'all, what would that do for you? Because that's shit that I have. You don't have that, right? Some of y'all are doing, not even doing as bad as y'all think that y'all are, and y'all one investment away, one idea away from changing your whole fucking life, but you're being a scary bitch. Why? Why? Because your mama didn't do it? Because your cousin and them said that's it seems like, oh, that's you online and stuff like that. Bitch, social media is one of the easiest ways to get paid. And then you know what the crazy thing about it is? Bitch, when you start making money, I said, boy, I feel like the more money I make, the more free shit I get. Baby, I done got free trips, free products. I mean, I'm talking about high-end shit just from showing up on this motherfucking bitch. I was gonna do it anyway. Because I need to get this shit out here, you know what I mean, to promote and tell the people. I was gonna do it anyway. Why are you not utilizing it? What are you afraid of? Y'all let me know. Can y'all let me know in the comments, what are you afraid of? Is it the time? You think you ain't got enough time? You saying it's the money? You've been burned before? Let me know in the comments, y'all. I ain't trying to be rough or nothing like that, but I genuinely want to know, because again, I see so many people that come in my comments and be like, oh my God, girl, I remember when you first started. Yeah, I'ma start. Girl, I started 2 years ago. I'm up 400K. You've been watching me. What's going on? Like, what's the problem? What's the holdup? Do you help build personal brands like the guy who made the toothbrush? Yeah, so I can definitely help you with your personal brand. I don't necessarily offer my one-on-one mentorship anymore. I'm like officially like done with that. Everything is inside of my community. So inside of my community, you get all of that and then some. Okay, I help you with your strategy, your social media. Like we cover every single thing. But inside, like I said, the training alone that you get, y'all, truly like no other. The way I'm talking to y'all is how I train you. Okay, it's very to the point. I don't give you those big ass algorithm words and shit like that be confusing motherfuckers. Bitch, hey, this is what you need to do. Create content around the product, the service that you offer, right? That's how you bring motherfuckers in. Because this is the thing. Let me just tell y'all this, because this is what kills me about a lot of these programs and communities out here. Why so many people struggle. This is why so many people struggle. And again, I started off in the community. Community was great, changed my life or whatever. But I'm just saying, for the average person, right? You see somebody online, they see, okay, this is how you gonna make this money. I'm making 10K every 5 days or whatever like that. Y'all love hearing that shit because you in such a desperate ass situation right now. It was like, oh God, this is the thing that I was praying for, so I'm gonna invest my money. Bitch, you ain't asked no questions. Probably ain't even baited the person. People don't understand when you interview and when you talk to people, it should be a two-way thing. It's not just, hey, I'm just trusting you. No, bitch, ask me questions. Cause I want to make sure, cause one thing I don't want to do is get motherfuckers in my community that ain't gonna do the work, that ain't gonna show up, that think that this shit is a get rich quick scheme, that think that I'm about to do everything for you. Cause this ain't that. Okay? Right? But people will get inside of these communities, right? And the person that created, first of all, there's 18,000 creators inside of the community, right? This person telling you to do this, then you got another person here, they telling you to do this, then you got another person over here, they telling you to do this, then this person said do this, then this. So now you confused. You like, well, I mean, I don't really know, but, and then all these different opinions is throwing you off. But then you're seeing people inside of the community, they winning, they got all these, they making all this money, they got all these followers. You got this brand new page. Now you feeling like, well, I mean, maybe I'll just have to wait till I get enough followers. So now you start getting desperate and you start just doing dumb shit. Hey, I'm gonna show you how to grow 1,000 followers on Instagram. Meanwhile, you have 50. Hey, I'm gonna show you how to make your first $10,000 online. Meanwhile, you've made nothing. Okay? Because again, that's what these programs they tell you to repeat and do all this shit and essentially lie. That's really how I feel it. Essentially lie. Hey, I'm gonna show you how to make it. How can you show me how to make $1,000 online and you never done it? How can you do it when y'all don't realize that being real, being raw? Why are you in this community? What do you love about this community? Since you've invested your money, your time, and your energy, what are you enjoying about it? Okay, that's what you share as a beginner, and that's how you bring people in. Y'all, that's how I literally made my first $500 online. Selling courses or whatever like that. I was honest. I said, hey y'all, I ain't made no money in this shit like that, but the community is so inspiring. The shit that I'm learning, this mindset training, like this is crazy. I've never been nothing a part of that. And by me being honest, and that was so much easier. And the crazy, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I ain't gonna front. I was a whole white woman, okay? I started off as a faceless because first impressions are everything. That's two. I feel like the way a lot of people see, and that's why I have to constantly tell like my audience, just because you see me on here, I'm in the wealth niche. Just because you see me, I just happen to be really good at helping people learn how to make money online, okay? Not saying that this is what you have to do. Again, I've helped teachers, lawyers, real estate agents, barbers, people that drive CD. Like, it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? What skill do you have? We live in an era, y'all. We have fucking DoorDash, for example, right? People pay for convenience. People pay for shortcuts. And as long as your product, your offer, your service is doing that, you can make a lot of money from it, okay? The wealth niche, one of the very popular niches, right? Everybody wants to learn how to make money, whether it's simply selling a course, maybe it's through real estate, maybe it's through whatever, right? Great niche to be in, but that's not saying that that's something that you have to be in. So don't think that when you're seeing me, that you have to do what I'm doing. I help people, whatever it is that you want to do. You have a jewelry business, right? Let's work on your marketing and branding to get it in front of the right people so people will actually buy it. Let's show you how to story tell, right? So people will actually get you to buy because nobody gives a fuck about you having a jewelry bracelet or a jewelry business, right? They want to know, bitch, why the fuck should I buy your jewelry versus going to motherfucking Pandora? Okay, so again, when you learn these things and you learn these skills, right, this sets you up and it positions you to be able to do whatever it is that you want so you don't have to worry about money. That's exactly what I teach inside of my community. Yeah, no problem. They buying followers. Yeah, a lot of people do it. Some people buy followers, y'all. Some people buy their sales and to bait y'all in. That's what I'm saying. Like that, again, this is why you should ask questions. I'm not on here to try to scam nobody. When God blessed me with this opportunity, I always say, God, I just want to help women. I just want to, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to pray and be like, God, send me an opportunity. Send me something so I can get out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? So again, like, I don't do this for the money aspect. That's why I allow y'all to hop inside of my community. You can view it for yourself absolutely free. If you decide that it's not for you, which I highly doubt that that's going to happen, right? Because once you get inside and you see my trainings and how I teach and the community, the support that you get, I mean, that's crazy if you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But again, you know what I'm saying? I never had nothing. In the 2 years that I've been doing this, y'all, I can truthfully say, regardless of the people that may have fallen off and haven't done the work, nobody can ever say nothing negative about me. Because one thing that you get when you get me, I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to hold your ass motherfucking accountable. I'm going to call you out because that's what you need. I'm not here to be your best friend and tell you, oh my God, girl, yeah, everything is perfect. Post that content even though it's trash. Hell no. I'll be like, bitch, that shit is trash. Take that bullshit down. And we are billion-dollar businesses from day one. Thank you, Miss Royal. I appreciate you, girl. You said, I hate when the gurus say, y'all think everything is a scam, but be the one selling facts. And that's why I was like, Y'all don't be reading shit anyway. So what the hell am I gonna tell y'all? Download this free sneak peek and read it for yourself. Bitch, you ain't gonna read it. You gonna get sidetracked. Hey, hop inside of my community. You can get 7 days free. Absolutely. You can come to a coaching call, see if it's for you, see if it's your vibe or whatever. And if not, baby, go ahead and bounce. But you crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to stay inside of NPM. Again, y'all, like, I honestly show up just for the results. I show up just for the impact. I don't give a fuck if I ever sell anyone, because again, once I learn these skills, nobody can take them away. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, sis. Once you learn these skills, nobody can take this shit away from you, and it allows you to never have to worry about money again. You know why? Because if I can't sell a course, bitch, I can go to a local business, say, hey, you want me to create a website for you? You want me to create some graphics for you? You want me to put together a motherfucking portfolio or something like that for you? Again, it's about thinking outside the box. And a lot of these programs and courses, and that's why so many people get stuck. Y'all are talented. Y'all have skills. Y'all are good at actual things that can pay you. Okay, it's just all about packaging it and putting it together and positioning yourself online. Stop wasting your motherfucking time posting content about Lil Ray Ray and his cousin and what y'all did this weekend. If I'm not on this baby, the only reason why I'm on this motherfucker is to get paid. I don't give a fuck if y'all see my lifestyle, none of that. Because it's my lifestyle. And I think that social media, we have gotten so caught up, and that's why so many regular folks, right, feel like, well, I can't do that because I'm not driving a G-Wagon, or I can't post that type of content because nobody bitch, that's more relatable. If anything, you need to be posting a motherfucking. I don't know if y'all ever see that girl Brianna. I'm always talking about her. That got them dirty ass rooms. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, baby, I ain't saying I'm the cleanest person because I do my shit be getting inside. It be getting fucked up sometimes. But girl, that carpet under them kids' beds. I said, oh, child. But a lot of people relate to that. A lot of women see that and be like, oh my God, I see myself in that. So y'all gotta stop thinking that y'all are disqualified because y'all don't have this aesthetic lifestyle, or you got a white motherfucking refrigerator. Bitch, so what? Okay, you better, hey, I got this motherfucking white refrigerator, but not for long, because I'm about to make this income. I'm about to make this money. I'm be up the fuck up out of here, okay? But y'all let me know, does anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions about, do y'all want to know how y'all can get started? Again, y'all, I have different avenues for you to start inside of my program. Again, I didn't want to have any excuse because, again, a lot of people always be like, well, I just don't have the money to invest right now. Not an excuse. Not an excuse, sis, okay? What is holding you back? What are you so afraid of? Again, ask questions. Stop sitting in these lives, y'all, and just staring at people. Ask motherfucking questions. Get up. Baby, if somebody told me that they made $400K and I hadn't made no money, bitch, what did you do? I need to know. What was the game plan? What's the strategy? That's what I'm saying. If when I'm hopping in a motherfucking live, best believe they made more money than me, honey, because I'm trying to figure out what else can get into real estate? Okay. Turo, Airbnb, jet skis. Okay. Like, again, y'all, that's what it's for. Stop using this shit just for entertainment. Stop being a motherfucking consumer, bitch. Be a creator. And I'm not talking about just a content creator just to be content creating. But if that's what you want to do, y'all, we live in an era where you can literally make up a portfolio. Go grab some shit around your house right now, right? Go grab your motherfucking favorite mascara that you use every day, bitch, lotion, Jergens, I don't know, dishwashing liquid. Make a motherfucking video. Tag the motherfucking brand, okay? Now, depending on if you have a small phone, that's fine, right? But tag the brand. And do you realize a brand will be like, hey, I appreciate you tagging me, dog. We're going to go ahead and send you some free shit. Now you starting to get free shit. Now, you know what? Then you can keep the momentum going. Y'all, there are too many ways to make money online where you don't even have to spend no money. Y'all say y'all want more. Y'all say y'all want this lifestyle. Y'all say y'all want, but what work are you willing to do? Everybody want to talk about, well, you know, the 1%. Why do you think it's the 1%? Because 99% of motherfuckers ain't going to do the work. 99% of y'all ain't going to show up. 99% of y'all ain't going to push through when you not getting the likes and the view. Y'all, I get no fucking views. But guess what, bitch? Out of them 200 views, 20 of them motherfuckers bought. That's solid for me. So y'all think that followers, y'all have been in rooms with people that have, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait till I get that many followers. Yeah, I know it's going to make a difference. And meanwhile, they telling me they ain't made no money. I'm like, well, damn, bitch, I made, $7K last week. How much money you made? Well, I'm still waiting on, brand deals and stuff like that shit to go through. Y'all, we are in an era where we can control what we earn. And no, you don't have to be an old motherfucking influencer. Bitch, fuck being an influencer. That shit's dying out anyway. Okay? You can be a real person, whether you work in a job, whether you not, but bitch, you can plan your exit, okay? You can live the life that you want. Again, y'all, I went from being broke as fuck. That's why I said 9 to 5er, broke as fuck. Okay, when I say 9 to 5, I'm talking about 9 to 5er where bitch I would get paid on Friday and my motherfucking check was going on Thursday before that Friday even hit. Do you get what I'm saying? So now, I get on here, I make income. I'm not on this motherfucker. I make income. A YouTube video that I posted 2 years ago still makes me income. Brand deals. I do brand deals every once in a while. UGC deals every once in a while. I also took the money that I earned and created other businesses so I didn't have to show up on this motherfucker a lot. This is exactly what y'all can be doing. There's nothing special about me that I have that you don't. I'm a regular schmegular girl from Indianapolis, Indiana. Okay. And I said, you know what, bitch, I want more. And who's going to fight me for saying that I want more? Who's gonna fight me for saying I want to go buy my Range Rover because I've always wanted that motherfucking Range Rover? No, that's not something that only the motherfucking Kardashians can drive, or that rich people can drive. Bitch, I'm gonna get that, and I did it and paid for my shit. Okay, y'all, that was the best feeling in the world. My kids are trust fund babies. Bitch, I grew up broke. It's fuck. Like I need y'all to, but bitch, I'm talking about putting waters on the stove for heat, bro. Okay. I came out of that. You have the ability to change your situation. I don't give a fuck where you from, who you come from, who your mama and daddy was. Not a good enough excuse, bitch. The information that you have access to, you have the ability to change. But what are you gonna do to get it? Are you gonna keep making excuses? Are you gonna keep watching people and just sitting back and be like, oh, I'm just, hey. I mean, but she has this and she has so fucking what? I'm fat. So fucking what? I'm not cute. So fucking what? Bitch, let your niche be that you the ugliest person in the world. And who gives a fuck? That's not a good enough excuse no more, y'all. It's not. It's not, because y'all watch people go viral for dumb shit every single day, but they consistent. That's the only thing that is the only thing that's standing between the life that you want to live and having a life that that you're living currently right now is be consistent. Show the fuck up. Get a coach. Get a mentor. Show up. Learn. Fucking learn. Learn. Talk to Jesus, but learn. Talk to Jesus, but learn. Talk to Jesus, but learn. Your life could completely change. 6 months from now, your life can look completely different. I don't know about y'all, but everybody want to, because my pastor, he was trending. Everybody want to talk about God being in this suddenly, but for real, God is a suddenly God. And again, maybe that thing that you've been praying for, that you've been asking God like to bless you and position you and doing all that, it still requires work. Shit ain't gonna just be handed in your lap. It requires you to step into that identity. It requires you to be like, you know what? I know that I deserve more. I know I want to live a certain lifestyle. And I know that I need to change my lifestyle, because getting up late every day, rushing, not writing your goals and your ideas down, not actually brainstorming and spending time with yourself and actually romanticizing the things that you currently have. You know what I mean, bitch? You always said you want to do some skincare shit, bitch, go to Dollar Tree. Okay, you can go to Dollar Tree and get you some little, you know what I mean, or whatever. But when you start thinking that way and carrying yourself that way, those are the things that you start to track. You be so afraid to go into a motherfucking car lot because you ain't got no money in your bank account. Bitch, I used to go to a motherfucking car lot broke as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be getting that. Go walk into neighborhoods, broke as fuck, didn't have shit, credit fucked up. Okay, but I'm gonna be there. And by me putting myself in this situation, instead of being scary, instead of being like, well, I don't know if I deserve this. I just, nah, bitch, I'm gonna get this. All right, so this what the shit feel like? All right, y'all, before I bought my dream apartment, I used to walk in the neighborhood all the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be out here. I'm about to be in Chicago every motherfucking weekend. Meanwhile, bank account -300. I'm about to be in Chicago every motherfucking weekend. I'm getting me a high rise. I'm gonna have me a dope ass, nice ass view so I can watch the sunset coming in. Bitch ain't got no money, okay? But I seen myself doing that. So I said, what do I have to do? Let me change my routine. Let me start waking up every day at 4:30. Let me make sure I'm praying and spending time with God, because how can I ask God to bless me with all these amazing things, right? But I'm not even doing the work that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not even tithing. I'm not even showing up. I'm not even reading my Bible. I'm not doing none of that, right? And I said, well, damn, let me start doing it. And y'all, literally, my life just started shifting. Everything just started falling into place. Everything started to fall into place. All because I said, you know what? Damn, I've been doing the same shit for the last 4 years, 3 years, and ain't shit changed. Maybe if I moved differently. Maybe if I showed up differently. Maybe if I started praying. Maybe if I actually started fasting. Maybe if I actually started spending time with God, right? How can I lose, right? And that's exactly what happened. A lot of y'all are one idea, one investment away from changing your whole bloodline. But you being scary. What do you have to lose? The same money that you gonna spend on DoorDash tonight, or you gonna go spend getting maybe even a section at the club tonight because you want to look like you got it like that or whatever, is the same money that you could take, invest in yourself, learn a skill, learn multiple skills so you can create multiple streams of income for yourself. Okay. And again, if you're someone who's like, hey, I'm not creative. Hey, I don't want to create anything. You don't have to. Inside of my community, not only do you have the option to resell my program for 85% profit, so you earn $337 every time you sell it. That's you not creating shit. That's you just simply sharing your experience. That's you just simply sharing what you're learning. That's you simply sharing the skills that you've acquired in a short period of time. You can make income from that. You can make income from recurring. I have a recurring option, so you can sell the community for just $37 a month. Again, from something that your ass didn't even build. I have also done for you digital products inside of my community. So different coloring books, different worksheets, and mock-ups and things like that you can sell. You can package, you can bundle them together. You can offer it with something that you offer. Y'all, no excuse, okay? I literally built a blueprint for you not to fail. The only way that you can fail is if you don't show up. The only way that you cannot make money is if you don't do the work. The only way that you can literally not live the life that you want to live is literally by not doing the work. Like, seriously, that's what it is, y'all. Anybody on social media can make income. And if you're not, you're crazy. Anybody that has a cell phone right now that's not using it to make you money, why? What are you afraid of? You're not asking the right questions. Get in the rooms with the motherfuckers that's going to help you and answer questions. Because again, do you really want to go sign up for 60 hours of overtime? Do you really want to go sign up, sis, for a second job? Do you really want to go sign up for a motherfucking DoorDash, Amazon Flex, or whatever like that, just to, or would you rather be on this thing that you're on 24/7 anyway and actually make income from it? Okay. So if you want more information, like I said, click the link in my bio. You can learn more about my community. Again, my community is for all women, whether young, old, a mom or not a mom, okay? But women that know that they deserve more and are willing to put in the work, are willing to show up, are willing to be coachable, right? Learn these skills. And seriously, like, be a part of a community that's actually accountable. That's one thing that I love about my community. I am the only creator in there, so this is my exact frameworks that has allowed me to scale my business to over $400,000 and also scale my students' businesses all combined over $4 million, literally in 2 years, y'all, okay? Again, there's nothing special about me that I have that you guys don't, other than I said, you know what, enough is enough. Bitch, I want more. This isn't enough. I still need more. This isn't enough, okay? So if I don't have anybody in here that has any questions, again, I know I'm a little rough around the edges sometimes, y'all, but I'm a very blunt person. This is my coaching style, my mentorship style. And again, like I said, when you get started with me, you get my phone number. I help you with your website. Girl, I help you with everything. Because, again, I do this for the results. I want to see you win. I want to brag on you. I want to hear you say, Sierra, I made my first $100. Or Sierra, I made my first $1,000. Because you know why, bitch? Because you deserve that shit. I want to hear you say you bought your first home, or you bought your second home, or your dream apartment, or your dream car, or you finally paid off all your bills, or you made your babies a trust fund, a baby, or whatever. That is what I want, because you know why? Each and every one of us deserve this shit, y'all. And until you start thinking that you do, again, you're going to stay in the same cycle. You're going to stay in the same cycle. Because again, I don't know why or who taught us that, you know, maybe because, you know, your parents struggled or their parents struggled or nobody in your family had ever made. Because that's what I used to tell myself. Well, nobody in my family has ever done this. So how am I going to do this, bitch? Because I ain't like them. Shit, I don't want to I don't want to live that life. That's what I had to, like, literally, I had to, like, just, one day I just literally woke up and I was like, bitch, I deserve this is what I'm always saying. I deserve the moon, the stars, and the motherfucking unicorns. Who is going to fight me? Who's going to fight me? You know what I mean? And bitch, until you start thinking like that, then be comfortable. Live check to check, okay? Be complaining. You know, that was the thing, y'all. I got tired of complaining. Like, well, bitch, what are you going to do about it? Because complaining, I could have been working on something. I could have been creating something that would have made me some income, okay? So again, y'all, if you want more information, click the link in the bio. I try to post on here on, I try to get on live like once a day. So I'm always here to answer your questions. I love answering y'all questions. I love pouring into y'all, helping you with your personal strategy. Because y'all, this shit ain't hard. I wish I had a me when I started. I wish I had a motherfucker that poured into me like how I pour into people. But it's my gift. It's what God, literally, for years, I used to help people that didn't want to be helped. That's why I said I'm only looking for the women that are serious, that are ready to stop making excuses, that know that you have talents, that know that you have skills, right? And you're ready to turn that into income, and you're ready to turn that income into real ownership. Okay? Y'all, they firing motherfuckers left and right, especially when it comes to us. If you know what I mean. Okay? Don't get caught. Don't get caught in that. You know, one income is truly close to none. And again, if an emergency happened, if something, I said, the things I got hit with back to back. That's why sometimes being a homeowner, I'll be like, chill, this is a lot. Bitch, the air conditioner went out, the motherfucking furnace went out, my basement flooded. But I said, you know what? Thank God I created, something that makes me income. So it's like, you know what? Every dime I spend comes back to me tenfold. You know what I mean? And I'm so grateful for that. You know what I mean? Thank God I learned skills because I never have to worry about income. I never have to worry about being stressed out about, oh my God, how is my check gonna be enough this week or whatever like that. That's not living, y'all. That's not living. So again, regardless of if you have experience or not, regardless if you think you have skills or not, like I said, if you're someone who's like, hey, I don't want to build shit. I want to just tap into something and share a community. Again, y'all, you can make income from literally sharing your experience. And that's what people don't understand. Y'all get so intimidated by this word, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, because how these motherfuckers is explaining to you on the internet. When each and every one of y'all are doing this shit every day for free. Anytime you sharing a link, anytime you talking about a business, anytime you talking about a service, and somebody goes and checks it out on the sake of you, babe, you promote it, you market it, and you didn't get paid for the shit. That's what you need to stop doing, baby. You won't catch me talking about a brand unless I'm getting some money. Affiliate link something, okay? And when you learn that, right? Again, that sets you up to never have to worry about income again. You shouldn't be stressed out about money if you got a phone in your hand. Shouldn't be stressed out about money if you're on social media every motherfucking day. Every fucking day? That's crazy. Okay? But all right, y'all. If y'all don't have no questions, I'm gonna hop off of here. But again, if you do, feel free to you can DM me. I've been doing good about trying to like get in my DMs every single day and stuff like that. But again, I'm usually a lot on YouTube, a lot more. Hey Edward, how are you? But all right, y'all. If y'all don't have no questions, I'm gonna hop off of here. Okay? But stop sitting back and watching. I get offended when people come in my live and don't ask questions because. So I guess everybody in here that's watching is y'all getting y'all big bag. Y'all getting y'all big bag, right? That's what this gotta mean. Because again, when people be like, yeah, the people just don't want to help, or I just don't know, or I just you a motherfucking lie. Because I get on here and give y'all free strategy every day. The other day I was on here showing y'all how to literally build a product from scratch. Didn't cost you no money. So again, what's the excuse? What are you afraid of? What do you mean calm down? I'm calm. I'm drinking this juice that I juiced earlier. It's like carrot. It's not good. Let me just say that, okay? But all right, y'all, I'm about to hop up off of here. If y'all don't have any questions, again, you click the link in the bio to download some information. If you are interested and you want to join my community, again, payment arrangements are available, y'all. You can get on there and literally I give you different ways to join based off of your budget. So again, you ain't got no excuse, all right? Y'all, nothing changes if nothing changes, okay? Change your motherfucking routine. Start opening up your Bible. Start writing out your goals. Start listing things that you're grateful for every single day. And I promise you, watch it make a difference. But most importantly, if you're serious about actually building income, real income from your phone, regardless if you have experience or not, I'm telling you, lock in with me. I'll be happy to get you started, happy to set up your website for you and help you start earning real income from your phone, okay? It's not as hard as you think, okay? Stop using that as an excuse and actually fucking start, okay?